Meltdown was made in 1990 by Atari for the Atari 7800. It uses the AtariAge G1 light gun. In the game's story, an international group of terrorists attack nuclear power plants using so-called sporks. These sporks are objects which bounce around in the reactor core and damage the control rods, which eventually causes a nuclear meltdown. The player has a special kind of gun which is able to destroy these sporks. The game consists of 20 levels. Each level begins with an overview screen, which shows a preview of the map, the number of sporks that will appear, and the kind of power-ups that will be available. The reactor is an arrangement of blocks. Purple blocks are the control rods which have to be protected. If the player shoots outside the black stage, the role playfield will shrink, which makes the game more difficult. The playfield expands again if E icons are picked up. Shooting at a position in the stage which is not a block or a sporks will create a temporary block which repels sporks. The player may use these to build protective walls in front of the control rods. The K power-up will make repelling from these player-generated dots harmful to the sporks. Picking up a C icon will change the used weapon from semi-automatic to full automatic. The capacity is unlimited, but the number of user-generated spots on the playfield is limited. This threshold can be increased by 2 when picking up the 2 icon. The B icon will increase the size of the user-generated blocks. There are power-ups which don't modify the weapon but the game itself. F icons will slow down the game temporarily. R icons will repair the control rods. P icons will create barriers around control rods. D icons will grant bonus points. Destroying sporks will cause yellow blocks to appear. Shooting these will give bonus points. Shooting multiple of these blocks consecutively before they disappear will increase the score per block up to a maximum of 400 points. The player is encouraged to finish a level fast, as up to 5 earthquakes will take place which cause damage to the control rods. Beating a level will display the passcode for the next level. These level codes can be entered at the beginning of the game, acting as a stage select. If all control rods are destroyed, the walls will slowly collapse, eventually ending the game, and a game over cutscene will be shown. Succeeding level 20 will display the ending cutscene. The cutscenes are followed by a score screen where the player may enter the name. Personally, I really like this game. I quite enjoyed the catchy music. I think the graphics are adequate. The difficulty of the game can be set to novice or expert. Together with the level select feature and the high score system, this game has good replay value. I suppose this game is self-aware of the lackluster hit detection capability of the 7800 and doesn't over-rely on precision, which is very welcomed. I strongly appreciate that the game takes an own new approach to the light gun genre and does something unique. The cover looks quite interesting. The perspective is far from perfect, but overall I like it. Just as my other 8-bit Ataris, my 7800 uses a UAV board made by Bryan of the AtariAge forum. This is the end of the review. My name is Ben. I thank you for viewing.